Blake Shelton reveals how his beach body impacts vacations with Gwen Stefani. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani celebrated their 4th wedding anniversary last week, but despite their strong relationship, there's one surprising place they refuse to go together. During an appearance on the CMT Hot 20 Countdown, the singer was asked whether he enjoys the occasional trip to the beach. Blake immediately shook his head and revealed why he doesn't frequently go. "My legs, they're not just white. They're translucent," he shared. That's how long it's been since they've been exposed. Even though Blake isn't a fan of the beach, he actually lives not far from the shore. Gwen and Blake share a sprawling mansion in Encino, which is in the San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles, estimated to be worth around the $14 million mark that they purchased in 2020. There's no doubt the 49-year-old prefers spending his time at the couple's ranch in Oklahoma. The private countryside home lies on 1,600 acres of land and was purchased by Blake for around $4 million. Gwen and Blake transformed the land to build their dream abode on its grounds. Blake's pale legs are hardly on show, as the star is often spotted in a pair of jeans and cowboy boots rather than swimming shorts. The beach isn't the only location that the couple aren't fans of. Back in 2024, Blake told Taste of Country Night's Evan Paul that he and his wife refused to go to Starbucks because they believe the coffee is too strong and that they prefer their homemade mix. "Starbucks is a little too hardcore for both of us," he shared. "I just like regular coffee that we drink at the house." He continued, "When we drink Starbucks coffee, it's like, oh my God, are we about to go, like stay awake for a week? And then I see people drinking that stuff all day long, like, how can you do that? Like you can taste the caffeine. No question they know what they're doing." However, Blake was careful not to jeopardize his relationship with the coffee franchise. "I'm not down on Starbucks," he added. "I'd still like him to sponsor my tour, but it's a little too strong for me, you know." The couple met on The Voice and went public with their relationship in late 2015. In 2020, they announced their engagement to Instagram and a year later tied the knot at Blake's Oklahoma ranch. Blake Shelton is no stranger to life in the spotlight, but when it comes to his beach body, the country superstar has finally opened up about how it plays a surprising role in his vacations with wife Gwen Stefani. The beloved singer, known for his down-home charm and signature humor, recently shared some candid and often hilarious thoughts about how his physical appearance affects his time on holiday, especially when the couple is trying to unwind in paradise. Fans are now getting a whole new glimpse into the Shelton-Stefani relationship, one that mixes romance, self-deprecation, and a whole lot of honesty. In a world where celebrity beach photos often go viral and public figures are expected to maintain picture-perfect appearances, Blake Shelton is boldly breaking the mold. During a recent interview, Blake revealed that his idea of vacation bliss doesn't always align with what fans might expect from a chart-topping artist married to a fashion icon. As he puts it, hitting the beach with Gwen can come with its fair share of anxiety, but not for the reasons people might assume. Instead, it's all about keeping up with his wife's effortlessly iconic style and seemingly ageless beauty, a task he jokingly says is practically impossible. Blake admitted that Gwen has set the bar sky high when it comes to vacation vibes. While she's often seen rocking high-fashion swimwear and glam accessories with ease, Blake confessed that he leans more toward casual comfort, opting for t-shirts, ball caps, and the occasional oversized tank top that may or may not be from his early tour days. He laughed as he recalled moments when paparazzi photos caught them walking hand in hand on the beach, and how he immediately regretted not doing a few more crunches before the trip. He described it as both hilarious and humbling, saying that Gwen looks like she just stepped off a fashion runway, while he looks like he just stepped off a fishing boat. Despite his jokes about not having the traditional beach body, Blake emphasized that Gwen has never once made him feel self-conscious or pressured to change. In fact, He says that one of the best things about their relationship is how Gwen embraces him for exactly who he is, imperfections, and all. Blake added that while he might poke fun at himself, he's never felt more accepted in his own skin than he does with Gwen by his side. He even joked that while she's his beach Barbie, he's perfectly content being her laid-back Ken, who occasionally forgets sunscreen and snacks a little too much on vacation. What really struck fans was the sincerity behind Blake's words. In an era where image often overshadows authenticity, his candidness about body image in a high-profile relationship felt refreshingly real. He didn't pretend to be the kind of guy who spends hours in the gym before hitting the beach, and he didn't apologize for enjoying food drinks and long, lazy afternoons in the sun. Instead, he shared that vacations with Gwen are less about impressing others and more about spending quality time together, disconnected from the chaos of their busy lives. According to Blake, their favorite vacation spots are peaceful, secluded, and full of nature. Gwen loves the beach, but also appreciates quiet walks, tropical gardens, and watching the sunset, while Blake prefers fishing, swimming, and eating as much seafood as possible. Their vacations are often filled with laughter, music, and spontaneous dance sessions that no one else gets to see. Blake said that while Gwen might look flawless in every vacation photo, what people don't see are the moments they're singing together under the stars or laughing until they cry over something totally ridiculous. He recalled one vacation where he tried to impress Gwen by taking surfing lessons only to fall off the board in the first 5 seconds. Gwen was in stitches watching from the shore. Blake said she didn't tease him, she just cheered him on and kept encouraging him to get back up. He said it's those kinds of moments that make their vacations special, the ones where appearances don't matter and they can be completely themselves. Blake also opened up about how getting older has changed his approach to health and body image. He admitted that in his younger years he didn't think much about what he ate or how much he worked out, but now he's more aware of the importance of staying active, not just for looks, but for overall well-being. Still, he says he doesn't let the pressure of celebrity standards affect him too much. He knows he's never going to have six-pack abs or a perfectly chiseled jawline, and he's totally fine with that as long as he can keep up with Gwen on the dance floor and walk along the beach without getting winded. He considers himself in pretty good shape. Fans have long admired the love story between Blake and Gwen, which began on the set of The Voice and blossomed into one of Hollywood's most unexpected romances. Their relationship has been marked by public affection, shared performances, and heartfelt tributes, but Blake's recent comments reveal a deeper layer of vulnerability and connection. It's clear that what they share goes far beyond the stage or the red carpet and is rooted in mutual respect, laughter, and a genuine love for each other's quirks. For Gwen Stefani, the rock star fashionista who has stunned fans for decades with her bold style and flawless skin, the fact that she embraces Blake's dad bod with open arms says a lot about the kind of relationship they have. Blake even joked that she deserves an award for putting up with him during beach vacations, especially when he insists on bringing a cooler full of snacks instead of a gin bag. Still, it's that exact down-to-earth spirit that fans adore about him and part of what makes their love story so relatable. Blake went on to share that some of their favorite memories are the simple ones, like sitting on a porch, watching the waves, or sneaking off for late-night walks along the water. He said Gwen has taught him to slow down, appreciate the moment, and find beauty in everyday things, even if those things include wearing mismatched flip-flops or getting a sunburn on the first day of vacation. He said they've learned to laugh at the small stuff and to love each other more deeply because of it. While the couple continues to balance their busy careers with personal time away from the spotlight, Blake says he's most at peace when it's just the two of them in a quiet corner of the world, doing absolutely nothing of importance. He says those are the moments where he feels most connected to Gwen, where there's no pressure to perform, no cameras to smile, for just two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company and aren't afraid to be real. As for future vacations, Blake hinted that they have a few spots in mind, but nothing set in stone. He said they like to keep things spontaneous and low-key, even if that means packing at the last minute or picking a destination based on where the fishing is good. He also teased that he might finally give paddleboarding another shot, but only if Gwen promises not to film it this time. Blake Shelton may not fit the typical mold of a beach-ready celebrity, but that's exactly what fans love about him, his willingness to embrace who he is, flaws and all, and to share that with the world is what continues to endear him to millions. And when it comes to vacations with Gwen Stefani, it's not about the perfect body, the perfect photo, or the perfect destination. It's about real love, shared laughter, and making memories that last long after the tan lines fade away. In a world obsessed with appearances, Blake and Gwen's story reminds everyone that confidence comes from being loved as you are, that romance thrives in authenticity, and that sometimes the best vacation moments happen when you least expect them, whether it's falling off a surfboard or simply sitting in silence with the one you love under a moonlit sky. And for Blake Shelton, that's more than enough reason to throw on that old tank top, crack open a cold drink, and hit the beach without a second thought about how he looks, because he knows exactly who he is, and more importantly, so does Gwen. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.